How does he preach to people? This is a beautiful way that he preaches to people. How does he show people what to do? He's passing by a house, and from that house there's the sound of haram coming, and as he's passing by the house there's a maid who comes out of the house. When she comes out, Imam asks her, does this house belong to a free person or to a slave? She's very surprised at this question, and she says that obviously this house belongs to a free person. Imam alayhi salam says, I thought the same thing, because if it belonged to a slave, then that slave would have been fearful of his master. If it belonged to a slave, the slave would have been fearful of his master. So she hears this cryptic answer, she doesn't quite understand. She goes inside, back inside the house. The master says, what's going on? What took you so long outside? She says, there was a person who I met, and he asked me, does this house belong to a free person or a slave? And I replied that of course it belongs to a free person, and he said to me that if it belonged to a slave, then that slave would have been fearful of his master. This person was smart, he understood what the Imam wanted to say. So he ran out of his house barefooted. And where would he go? He knows Imam is only going to be in the masjid. He comes in the masjid and he sees Imam praying. He waits for the Imam to finish praying. He says, Ya Ibn Rasulullah, what a beautiful way that you guided me, that you made me think that if I'm the slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then I should be fearful of his punishment and not do something that is disobedient to him. Because he had ran out of his house barefooted, that's why in the riwayat he's called Bishr al-Hafi, the one who came out barefooted. This is the way Imam alayhi salam preached what is a wajib act for all of us, anil Munkar, to prevent the evil. But he showed us there's a way of doing it. If I stand in front of people and make somebody feel bad about something that they've done, that will not have the desired effect that we want. Imam alayhi salam made this person think, and he himself acknowledged that what I'm doing is wrong. When a person themselves thinks and acknowledges that what I've done is wrong, then that person is the one who will bring real change into it. That is the meaning of Nahy Anil Munkar.